Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy C through the script here, back with another decode. Before we get into it, I'm gonna let the news do the intro for you, and then I'm gonna come back with the numbers. So stay tuned.
An unusual matchup tonight for sure. Beast Mode and Fauci, and they share a common goal. KPIX5's Andrea Nakano on how they're teaming up to get more people of color vaccinated.
All right, so without further ado, as you guys can see, the headline reads, Marshawn Lynch grills Dr. Fauci over COVID vaccine. Will it fuck us up? So this comes again from April 16, 2021. So let's get straight into it. If you're new here, again, we use the practice of Gematria, coding numbers into letters, and we use date numerology in conjunction to observe patterns within the mainstream media, used ritualistically to harness energy, control our emotions. It's mind manipulation and social engineering at its finest. So as you can see to your left, the headline read, will it fuck us up? And will it fuck us up has that gematria of 59. Matching humiliation equals 59, slave equals 59, Negro equals 59. The number 59 is very much branded amongst Black entertainers and Black people in general. They do typically use other numbers, which we'll get into it. But before that, to your right, you can see Anthony Fauci, who's also involved in this interview. And again, a very unlikely pairing like the news report stated before. But as you can see, it's always by the numbers. Anthony Fauci, the face of coronavirus, equals 56 in full reduction. They're talking about the COVID vaccine, which equals 56 in full reduction, as well as coronavirus equals 56 in full reduction. So let's move on. Whenever we're looking into these stories, not only is things like date numerology important, but the day itself is very important when the event happened. And as we could see here, the actual interview between Fauci and Marshawn Lynch was on April 16th, and April 16th is the 106th day of the year, leaving 259 days left. This is very familiar with us, as we know Black Lives Matter has that encoding of 259 and 106, and the word black alone equals 206. And again, like you heard in the news report, this interview was done for the purpose of getting more minorities and people of color to take the vaccine. As you can see to the left, they stamped the article at 1:02 p.m. and again, they typically use numbers like 102 or the number 102 for shaming purposes in terms of Black entertainers. As you could see, the N-word in reverse ordinal has that gematria of 102. All right, so with all that being said, the key focal point of this interview outside of Marshawn Lynch is Anthony Fauci. Anthony Fauci, for those who don't know, is the head of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases since 1984. He has definitely played a key role in this COVID-19 pandemic that we've seen this world in this year and the year before, and most likely the years to come. That being said, whenever this guy moves, I promise you it is by the code of letters and numbers, and they never fail. So in this case, they're again using a celebrity to entice a group or a demographic to go and take the needle in their arm. Again, this is a tactic that they use often to just sway public opinion, and it does work, sadly, but I'm here hopefully to avoid that from working on the, I don't want to call them weak-minded, but the vulnerable. So that being said, how I know this is nothing more than mainstream bullshit, and I use those two words very particularly, you could see from December 24th, 2020, Fauci's 80th birthday, to April 16th, 2021. The day of this interview is a span of 113 days. 113, a very important number. As we can see, the WHO declared the pandemic on March 11th, which is written 11/3 or 311, and then you could see the list before you. So not only did the World Health Organization declare the pandemic on March 11th, which is commonly written as 3/11 or 11/3, the number 113 also has very close ties to the Talmud, as in a Bava Kama 113, the verse states that Jews can lie to non-Jews as long as it's within legal settings. So it's essentially alluding to the idea of deception, and all those words to the left and to the right all allude to being deceived, like not true, dishonest, not factual. So the list is very consistent. With all that in mind, you can't forget that the Jesuits were Jews who converted to Catholicism using practices of Jewish mysticism, the power member of the Roman Catholic Church in cohesion to form the Jesuit order, who is able to push out these agendas and commit these rituals literally right before our eyes in plain sight, as many do not understand the code of numbers and letters, which is called simple English Gematria. I would love for more people to know it, as then more would be able to see through the script. But other than that, I appreciate the ones who stuck around and watched the full video. Y'all the real MVPs. More to come in the future. If you like this one, like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Script, and I'm out of here.